Hi, welcome to another edition of Getting Candid on COVID. I'm Joel Taylor, CEO at Coastal Carolina Hospital, and joined today by Katy Mowery, our Director of Women's Services, who's been here since we opened the Women's Pavilion. But this is an unprecedented time, and so we've had some changes across the hospital and here within the Women's Pavilion, one of which is kind of the visitation policy. Katy, talk a little bit about the different visitation policies we've done.
I'm happy to, Joel. So here we do have a couple of different scenarios, and it's important for our patients to know. If you are coming to the hospital for evaluation and we're not quite sure that you're here to have your baby yet, we're going to ask that your support person wait until we've determined that you are going to be admitted to have that baby. And that's just because we're falling in line with the other departments in the hospital in visitation in those areas. Also, if you were admitted and you're not going to have your baby, we're going to ask that your support person stay at home as well. But once we've determined that you're here to have your baby, we encourage you to have that support person with you throughout your stay.
What can the support person expect when they're here?
Both patient and support person, when they come in, we're going to ask you to put a mask on when you come in the facility, and we're going to ask you to wear that mask throughout your stay when you're in the common areas to protect our moms and babies, other patients in the hospital, and our healthcare workers.
Gotcha. So Katy, what other suggestions do you have for our patients? What should they bring with them when they come?
I would say that they need to be prepared for a 48-hour stay at a minimum, so bring all of their personal items that they would need to be here at least for 2 days. And I would think of things like snacks and food and drink and beverages to try to limit having to leave the facility so we don't have any risk for exposure back and forth in and out of the building.
Sure. What other precautions within the Women's Pavilion are we taking to protect patients, staff, and the newborn babies?
We're not allowing any gathering in our waiting area. We also are asking our staff to wear masks as well. And then as always, we're practicing good hand hygiene to make sure we're taking care of our patients as best as we can.
Wonderful. Well, to all of the patients out there and the community out there, this is an unprecedented time. What we want to make sure is that we're educating you on what our response is and what you can expect when you arrive at such an exciting time in your life. So thank you for joining us, and please stay tuned for another episode of Getting Candid with COVID.